Welcome to PVTV International. I'm going to present this week's editions of our news roundup. Cabinet news: acting president advocates ethnic unity and support for liberation struggle. During the National Unity Government's cabinet meeting on March 5, acting president Wale Sheila emphasized the importance of demonstrating ethnic unity and backing ethnic liberation struggle. National unity and ethnic unity must transcend more rhetoric. They should manifest tangibly in our actions. We must recognize that ethnic liberation struggles and the Spring Revolutions are inherently linked, stated the acting president. Furthermore, the acting president asked for a warm embrace and support for the victories achieved in ethnic liberation struggles, while honestly encouraging everyone to contribute to the advancement of this struggle at an accelerated pace. Prime Minister calls for establishment of strong administrative system. During the meeting of the Central Committee for Interim Implementations of Local Administration on March 7, Prime Minister Rakhine emphasized the importance of diligently working to establish a robust administrative system. Building a local administrative system is essential to demonstrate our legitimacy as a government to the world. Therefore, it is imperative that we collaborate effectively to establish a resilient administrative framework to assert control over our territories, urged the Prime Minister. UN High Commissioner urges ASEAN and international engagement with National Unity Government. During the UN Human Rights Council meeting on March 1st, United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights, Volker Turk, urged ASEAN and international community to establish contact with the National Unity Government. Responding to the call on March 3rd, the National Unity Government welcomed the initiative. High Commissioner Volker Turk stressed the importance of engaging with all civic groups in Myanmar, including the National Unity Government and ethnic groups, to find a solution to the Myanmar crisis. Furthermore, he advocated for the prohibitions of the terrorist military council from accessing weapons, jet fuel, and foreign funds, citing their involvement in inhumane and brutal crimes against the Burmese people. Highlighting the severity of the situation, High Commissioner Volker Turk presented evidence indicating that over 4,600 civilians, including more than 600 women, over 500 children, have been killed by the military Honduras forces during its more than 3 years rule. National Unity Government highlights women's sacrifices in the Spring Revolution. In a message commemorating International Women's Day on March 8, the National Unity Government revealed grim statistics regarding the toll on women during the Spring Revolution. According to the National Unity Government's report, nearly 1,700 women, including girls under the age of 18, fell victim to violence perpetrated by the terrorist military council during the uprising. Over the 3 years of the Spring Revolution, 1,134 adult women, 280 women aged 18 to 35, and 215 under the age of 18 suffered brutal torture and lost their life at the hands of the military junta. Furthermore, the report disclosed that 5,339 adult women, 1,118 women aged 18 to 35, and 114 girls under 18 years old were arrested and detained during this period. The National Unity Government underscored the significant sacrifices made by the women in the Spring Revolution and urged the international community to prioritize investment in women's sectors and provide effective support towards realizing the aspirations of the Burmese people for a federal democratic state. National Unity Government vows action against military council force recruitment in Rakhine State. The National Unity Government declared its intent on the 3rd of March to take decisive measure against the terrorist military council coerced recruitment of soldiers in Rakhine State. Presently, the military junta intends to utilize the illegitimate People's Military Service Law to forcibly conscript Rohingya individuals in Rakhine State. The NUG emphasized that any individuals or entities aiding in the enforcement of unlawful forced recruitment by the terrorist military junta will face severe and robust prosecution as enemies of the people, accountable for committing war crimes. National Unity Government and BLDF forged collaborations in Liberated area. The Ministry of Defense disclosed on 5th of March that a significant meeting transpired between officials of the National Unity Government, Ministry of Defense, and representatives of the Burmese Liberation Democratic Front, BLDF, led by the Ministry of Defense by the National Unity Government within a liberated area, aligned with the policy of honest recognition and acceptance of the Federal Democratic Charter, FDC, which recognizes the National Unity Government as the current interim revolutionary government. The BLDF expressed its commitment to acknowledging and collaborating with various mechanisms of the National Unity Government, including its people administration, defense, and local security entities. Public unites in self-defense amidst terrorist military groups' brutality. Amidst relentless violence, suppression, arrest, attack and killing perpetrated by the terrorist military group against civilians, the public has united in self-defense to safeguard their life and well-being. According to the Ministry of Home Affairs and Immigration disclosures on March 6, 61 members of the military junta were reported killed, while 13 substantially injured, and public strikes are currently underway across various regions, serving as peaceful protests aimed at securing the permanent eradications of the military dictatorships from Myanmar soils and the establishment of a federal democracy. Ministry of Human Rights, NUG Human Rights Minister and French Ambassador meet in Geneva to address human rights violation. The National Unity Government's Union Minister for Human Rights, Vows, and the permanent representative of France to the United Nations, Ambassador Jérôme Bonifant, convened in Geneva on March 5. The meeting primarily centered on the ongoing human rights violation committed by the military council in Myanmar, with particular focus on the illegal implementations of the People's Military Service Law, which pose threat to the youth and regional stability. Discussion also explored the stand, actions and efforts of the National Unity Government in addressing these challenges. Ministry of Women, Youth and Children Affairs. National Unity Government celebrates International Women's Day online. The Ministry of Women, Youth and Children's Affairs under the National Unity Government organized the 2024 International Women's Day ceremony online at 10 a.m. on March 8. This year, International Women's Day theme, Invest in Women, Accelerate Progress, set the tone for the event. Acting President of the National Unity Government, Duwala Sheila, delivered an opening speech, while Prime Minister Mawin Kaidan conveyed a message. In addition to the government representative, the ceremony featured messages from UN Women, representatives from various organizations, including the Karen Women's Organization, Karen State Consultative Council, the Armed Consultative Councils, Women's Strike Committee, and Revolutionary Artist Pupu Jode were also in attendance, offering congratulatory addresses. Furthermore, the Ministry of Women, Youth and Children's Affairs launched a profile campaign to recognize and celebrate women's leadership, strength and participation in challenging times. The campaign highlighted the sacrifices, resilience and challenges faced by women who courageously contributed to the struggle to end military dictatorship and establish a federal democratic state during the Spring Revolution. Let's see what do we have for our weekly rounded news in coming weeks. Thanks for watching PVTV International.